Chapter 12. Adam slowly woke up, not sure where he was at first. He was sitting on one chair with his feet propped up on another. He was still at work, in the office. He had fallen asleep with his head back and his arms across his chest. His neck hurt from sleeping in that awkward position. He looked at a wall-mounted clock and saw it was 7:30 in the morning. His relief would be there any minute. Adam slowly rose from the chair, feeling decades older, and made his way to the dock door to prop it open. The moment he pressed the push bar, he saw a face on the other side of the door. Adam nearly jumped out of his skin before realizing it was only his relief, Wally. "I was about to call you," said Wally, grinning. "Sorry," Adam said. "I was doing one last round and forgot." Wally chuckled as he stepped into the hall. He was in his late 40s, a little on the stocky side, and very friendly. He was also the supervisor. Adam liked him. Wally was pleasant to be around. The two men walked to the office, Wally carrying a small lunchbox and a newspaper. Adam retrieved his own belongings as the supervisor settled in. "Anything go on last night?" he asked. Adam considered telling him about Amelia and the mysterious man who followed him around. "Nope. Rosie told me about how a false alarm went off on the control panel, but I didn't have any problems with it." Wally studied the panel on the wall carefully, cycling through the past codes. "These aren't false alarms. They're alerts to pressure changes in the pump rooms. Did you check the gauges?" "Yes," said Adam, though he really just glanced at those gauges in the 3 pump rooms. He'd been very distracted last night. "Well," Wally went on, "these all happened during Rosie's shift, so they must have leveled out before you got here." "What would cause the pressure to change?" "A person. If someone went into the rooms and turned the knobs." "But you can only get into those rooms with a key, right?" Wally nodded. "Rosie has a reputation of leaving doors open, though." Adam remembered the doors he'd found open last night. He felt better thinking she had been behind them. But what about the water pressure? Had somebody tampered with those during the day? If so, why? Who was this mysterious stranger walking around the mall? Did he or she kidnap or kill Amelia's husband? Did she really have a husband? Or was she just a crazy lady? Adam couldn't imagine someone actually walking behind him without him seeing. Perhaps Amelia hallucinated the man. Perhaps she was as crazy as he was for trying to contact Miller through the sink. Speaking of which, he decided to head toward the movie theater again on his way out. He couldn't believe it, but he wanted to check the sink one more time before he left. He crawled under the grill, headed to the bathroom with the help of his cell phone's light, and looked at the sink. He nearly dropped his phone when he saw what was there. Sitting between the faucet and cold water knob was a piece of paper in a small Ziploc bag. Adam's heart hammered, and he reached out with shaking hands to pick up the note. On it were these words: "Sink is too small to fit through. Try something bigger next time. Sincerely, Miller."